So here I go again, gently down the stream. Life goes on after you and me. Pick the pieces.
Hey guys, how are y'all? Hope you guys are having an amazing day, because I am. So thank God for that. Guys, well, today I wanted to share a little bit with you on my YouTube journey, what it's been like, how I started, how you can do it to start your own YouTube channel. I guess my tips on how to start a channel, or what I did, or what worked for me at the time. So I kind of wanted to share with you. I know I'm a small YouTuber. As of right now, I have 62 subscribers, but I wanted to share with you guys. That was my son, guys. So I wanted to share with you guys a little bit on how to start, right? Because I know when I wanted to start, I was kind of afraid. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to start or what I needed. So even though I am a small YouTuber, I would like to share with everyone that would like to start a YouTube channel what I did and how I started, and hopefully we all can grow together and we can definitely inspire one another to just do what we love doing. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so one of the first questions I wanted to answer that I had myself when I wanted to start my own YouTube channels was, how do I start, right? How do I start? What do I need? Where do I begin, right? So one of the things that I started doing was brainstorming, kind of like what I wanted my YouTube channel to be about. Like, what is it that I wanted to like show you guys? What is it that I wanted to share with you guys? What is it that I wanted you guys to know or learn from me, or just anything in general? And so I know I had been for like around a year wanting to start a YouTube channel, but I was never brave enough to do it. I was always too shy or too embarrassed to just start. So I just decided to just like hold on that thought, or just kind of like never go through with it. I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna start one day, but I never had the courage. There was a point in my life where I went through something pretty intense in my life, but and that's the reason why I actually started, right? I lost my son, and I think I've shared with you guys in other videos that I had a stillbirth. My second child was stillbirth, and I remember at the time not knowing what stillbirth even meant, right? I had never experienced anything like that. When you're pregnant, the last thing in your mind is going through either a miscarriage or a loss, or stillbirth in this case. So like when this happens to me, I was in shock. I didn't know what this was all about. Like, what is this? So I remember going online trying to research what it was, or how does it even happen. And I remember I went on YouTube, right? I'm like, somebody must have gone through it, or you know, somebody can tell me about this. And I remember at the time there wasn't really that many videos on it, or like people sharing that. But I did find a few, and I remember that I was going through those channels and like, you know, seeing these videos and seeing the experiences of parents, and to me I felt like, okay, there's somebody out there that understands what I'm going through. I felt like, you know, it was like relatable, you know, like I understood what they felt while they were like recording their story, and I understood, hey, there's other people out there too, you know. And also, as time was progressing, I was seeing their progress, right? From them being in full-on depression, or just like being so sad and crying, to where like they were coming out of it through time. So that kind of inspired me. I'm like, wow, if they went through it, then I can too, you know. And so that was really great help for me. So at that point, that's when I realized, okay, I'm definitely starting my YouTube channel, but now this is what I want to do it about. You know, there was no more brainstorming. There was no more of what should I do it, or what's in, or what's cool, or anything like that. It was more like, I want to do this channel to share my life, my journey, and my story. of course, in my channel, you're gonna see a lot of different things, right? Whether it's DIYs or hauls or talking about my personal life. I know I haven't shared about my stillbirth yet, but that is one of the reasons why I started my channel, right? Because eventually I do want to share my story. Eventually I want to share a lot of things in my personal life, things I had to deal with, or things I've gone through, and that God helped me, you know, just cope with all the situations. So yeah, that's the reason why I started my channel. So I wanted to share that with you guys. What pushed me to start? Why is it that I started? It was that it had to be that traumatic event to where I was like, I want to do a channel to just talk about me, talk about what I go through. Not only just sad things, also like if I like hauls, if I like to do makeup or whatever it is that I like in the moment or that I'm enjoying at the moment, I want to share with you guys. But at the same time, if one day I feel sad or I'm mad or there's something troubling me, like I would like to share with you guys, you know. I also want to do like Spanish videos. I know there's other videos that I have that you probably have seen where there's other people that are going through struggles emotion wise, you know, if you're going through depression or anything like that. So, you know, I also want to share that stuff with you guys. So yeah, that's definitely one of the things that pushed me to start a channel. Just kind of one thing, just be myself, express myself, and if there's anything you guys can learn through my experience, I'd be grateful for it. But also at the same time, share my experience, because if some of you guys have gone through it too, or have gone through something similar, can kind of help me out through my own journey. So I think this is a awesome way to kind of like just share with each other. It's kind of an awesome way to just help each other out, you know. Like, even though I know you can only see me through a lens for now, but I think we can communicate, you know, through comments, messages, whether it's Instagram or anything like that. So I think that's an awesome way to just like help each other out from wherever you're at, you know, from the other side of the world or stuff like that. So yeah, that's one of the things that did push me to start, why I started, like what inspired me to really do it. Now, how did I start? Okay, that was interesting. So I know I had done videos before, but I like before this happened, right, where I thought, oh, I wanted to do this cool YouTube channel or whatever, and it wasn't working out for me for some reason. None of the videos working out for me. Like, I guess it just didn't feel that much of me, right? It was just trying to like, oh, be a YouTuber, right? But one day I just decided to be like, once this happened to me, when it's like, no, I just want to share my life. I don't care if it's just 10 people watching, but if it just helps one person out there, or one person out there can like help me out or stuff like that, or we grow through each other's journey, it doesn't matter. I just want to be truthful and honest and just be myself, right? And one day I remember I went to sleep, my husband, my son and I, like we were falling asleep, and we're like in the middle of the night, we were asleep. And I remember just waking up and I said like, okay, everybody's asleep, let me record. Because of course I was also embarrassed to record in front of my husband or just anyone watching. Like, it was just kind of like weird. And so I remember just waking up in the middle of the night. I'm like, okay, I think it was like 3, 4 in the morning, I don't know, but it was like way past midnight. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna record this video and I'm just gonna do whatever, you know, I'm just gonna record it. And just for fun, I wasn't at that moment thinking, oh, this is a video I'm gonna upload. No, I was just like, I'm just gonna record for fun. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna record this video. And so so yeah, that's how my first video was recorded. I recorded the video that night, but I also wanted to share with you guys how I said something that I like doing, something that I have been meditating on, where like now started after that happened, you know, I started valuing life a lot more, and the people that surround me and the people that truly love me and care for me, rather than just wasting my time on so many little things or things that really don't matter. And so in my first video, which I recommend you check it out, I was talking about there of like, you know, writing letters to people and sharing your love to others, especially the people that you care about, right? So yeah, check it out. It's a very interesting video. And so I remember recording it, and to be honest, like the quality of the video was not good. I was recording out of my cell phone. So also equipment wise, guys, don't wait to start your video, like your YouTube channel, when you have like this expensive camera or like this expensive lighting or this expensive microphones or stuff like that, because then either you're never gonna start or you're gonna take longer, because of course you have to save for all the equipment, and you're never gonna feel like, okay, I have the camera but I don't have the lighting, or I have the lighting but I don't have the camera. So that night, how I said, I recorded, and you guys can go to my first video, and it says my first video ever, and if you go to the video, the lighting is not good, the quality video is not good, the audio I think was not even that great. So I was recording out of my cell phone. So guys, if you have a cell phone right now and that's all you have, like, and you want to start a YouTube channel, like, don't hesitate, get your camera and like start, like get your cell phone and just start, just record yourself. If it's something that you love and you're passionate about, just do it. Record yourself with a camera. I was using the mic from my phone, so it's not like I had like a mic either. And so the lighting, literally, it was a light from my dining room, and then like I had like some side lamps, but like just lamps right from like the kitchen, not like special effect lamps. And of course you can see it in the video. So of course it was also in the middle of the night, so I'm like with black eyes and I'm super tired and whatever. So also I wasn't looking great or anything like that, but I just decided to do it. I was just like, you know what, I just recorded it for fun, whatever. And at the end I was like, oh, the lighting's not good, oh, the camera's not that good, and I'm like, I wasn't looking great, I look so tired and whatever. But then I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna upload it, because if I don't upload, it's just not gonna happen. Like, I'm just gonna upload, I don't care, like I'm just gonna do it. And so the next day I literally just woke up. I didn't have Wi-Fi at home, like I don't have Wi-Fi at home, so I came to my parents' house and I was like connecting. I did my YouTube channel, my email, everything. I set it up and uploaded the video. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna upload, that's it. And I uploaded it. I didn't know what to expect, I didn't know what to think. Genuinely, I thought only like one person would view it, and that person would probably be me or my husband or something like that. But before you know it, I was having views, and that kind of inspired me to keep going. That kind of inspired me to be like, okay, there's actually people that are interested in watching this video. Like, there's actually people clicking on the video, right? Whether it was 5 or 10 or whatever, I just excited that there was more than myself watching the video. So that kind of inspired me. So that's definitely something I do recommend. Of course, to brainstorm to whatever you want. Again, make sure that the content that you're putting out there, and I think a lot of YouTubers say this, but they cannot be more right. Whatever content you're putting out, make sure it's something that you're passionate about, something that you really like and enjoy. Don't put something that you're not passionate about, or you don't like, or you just want to do it because, oh, that's what everyone's doing, or oh, I want to do this video because that's what gets me more views. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to be enjoying the video, you're not going to be enjoying your content, you're not going to feel like you're yourself. And another thing, people will know through the camera when you're not being yourself. People will know when you're just being fake, or people are like, no, she's not funny. Like, you know, if you're trying to do like comedy videos but that's not really your thing, people are like, you know, people can see through us. So I could definitely, like, one of my advices I can give you, it's like, whatever video you do record or whatever content you put out, make sure it's something you do love and you're passionate about, and that it's not gonna seem like, oh, it's time to record again. More like you want something that you love, so you can be like, oh, I can't wait to record, it's so awesome and amazing. And another thing, there's gonna be days where either your camera is gonna go bad, your footage is gonna go bad, or your sound, or you were recording the whole time but your sound didn't work, and so you're gonna have to re-record. So imagine if you hated your content or you hated what you were doing, and you're like, oh, I have to record this again. But when you enjoy it, you know, when you really like the content, it's kind of like, okay, I don't mind, let's do it, let's record it again, you know, like it won't be as much as of a hassle. Like, yes, sometimes like you don't want to re-record a whole video, but you know, if it's something that you like, it's like, okay, I can do it again. But if it's something that you dislike, you know, it's not gonna be something you'd want to do a second time. But that is something that I do recommend. Make sure it's something that you're like passionate about and you don't mind doing it 24/7, because it won't like feel like a drag, you know, you'll just love it. advice that I can give you, again, how I said, make sure your content is something that you like, something that it's you. Be yourself. Don't try to dress like a certain YouTuber. Don't try to say the words a certain YouTuber says, or oh, I'm gonna say these words because those are the words that are in, or I'm gonna speak slang, or I'm gonna, you know, just do all this stuff that people are doing just to fit in, because most of the time, like, you're gonna get tired of it. You're gonna, you know, it's gonna come to a point where, like, you tried so much being someone else that at, like, maybe your 4th, 5th video, you're gonna be like, okay, I hate wearing eyelashes, or I hate curling my hair, that's not my thing, or like, you know, stuff like that. So I do recommend be yourself in, like, the way you dress, the way you act, especially the way you act. Don't try to act a certain way that you're not. Make sure that however you are, just portray that in the camera, and people will just, the people that are gonna love you, they're gonna love you for who you are. Don't try to make people like you for who you're not, because later you'll eventually be yourself and people are just gonna be like, I don't really like her anymore, or that's not what I want. So you want people that love you, and you want people that follow you and like your content for you, not for trying to be anyone else, or trying to be something else, or putting out content that you yourself don't even believe in, or you yourself wouldn't, you know, do. So make sure, just be yourself, and people will follow you. People would genuinely like you for you. Trust me, there's people out there that are probably like you, or like the things you like, or say the words you say, or just, you know, they just enjoy being around persons like you. So just be yourself. Also, don't wait to have great equipment. I know I mentioned this right now, but really, don't wait to have great equipment. If you have your phone, that's all you have, then do it. If you go to one of the greatest YouTubers, or like any YouTuber, forget how many subscribers they have, like any YouTuber, if you go to their first YouTube video, either their lighting wasn't great, or their mics weren't great, or their cameras weren't great, but they started. So it's just to start, it's just having a starting point, and from there, it's like, you're gonna grow from there. Every day, you're gonna grow. Like, we're no experts, right? Every day, I think, just in life in general itself, you learn every day. So more on YouTube, more so on YouTube. So, you know, maybe you start with something one day, and, you know, little by little, you start having more things, you know, like, for example, me, you know, I start with my phone, and sometimes I still record with my phone, and when my brother is around, he helps me out with his awesome camera, and lighting. I didn't have good lighting. One of our cousins gave us a like a lamp, an awesome studio lamp, and the mic, we just got this mic. So, you know, it's things that little by little they start happening. But don't wait till you have everything, because it ain't gonna happen. I know eventually maybe we can, you know, have better lighting yet, and maybe a better little studio area and stuff like that. But you know what, meanwhile, enjoy where you're at, enjoy what you have, and just express yourself to the world and share what you like doing. And so last but not least, just start. Like, don't let anything hold you back. If it's something that you truly want to do, just start. And in your mind, don't think like, oh, I want to do it to be famous, or I want to do it to be super rich, or I want to do it because I want to have million subscribers. No, do it because that's something that you really like, because it's something that you like doing, like being in front of the camera and sharing stuff or doing stuff. Like, do it because it's something that you like doing and that you're passionate about, you know. So if you never get paid, or if, you know, you never become rich or famous, like, you still like won't regret it, because it's something that you really like doing. So just start. You know, if you're watching me and you've been thinking like, I want to start, but I don't know if I should, or I don't have the equipment, I don't have this, I don't have that, like, honestly, just record your first video, upload it, and I assure you, before you know it, like, you're gonna want to keep going. You know, it's something that, to me, I can say it's something super fun. I love it, I enjoy it, and again, it's kind of like something where I could just like talk to people what's going on, or what I like doing. It's pretty cool. It's like having new friends on the other side of the world, or in other places. So I know so far I have 62 subscribers, and I know through this time there's people that have messaged me or comment me and stuff like that, or had sent me emails, and it's really nice because it's like making friends, you know, and from everywhere. So that's pretty neat. So yes guys, that's all I wanted to share with you guys. I want to thank each and every one of my subscribers for watching, every one of our viewers. Thank you for being part of my life, my journey, and my story. I greatly appreciate it, and I hope I can make content that you guys enjoy as much as I do. So I hope this video helps you out to just, you know, feel motivated or inspired to start your own YouTube channel. Again, I know I don't have much of experience. My channel is small, but you know, I just wanted to share with you guys, you know, if you want to start, just start, guys. Don't hesitate, you know, and be consistent, you know. Whenever you start, be consistent so you start getting, you know, your own subscribers and stuff. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for all you do, guys. I greatly appreciate it. I feel your love and your support daily. Thank you so much, and I hope we keep growing, our family keeps growing. Hope you guys have an amazing day and an amazing rest of the week. Bye. God bless you. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started, and I want to share with you guys how I did it and what I did to start my channel. And well, one of the first questions that thanks phone ad. Okay, so let's get started. So oh my goodness. Guys, sorry, excuse me. Okay, ready? Oh, you're still recording? Oh my goodness. Estamos solicitados el día de hoy.
I never thought I'd see the day when I'd wake up and I'd feel no pain until it came. So here I go again, gently down the stream. La la, life goes on after you and me.